A federal judge has decided to throw out Stormy Daniels' defamation lawsuit against Donald Trump. And the reasoning behind it has everything to do with the fact that Trump had finally conceded to paying Stormy Daniels the $130,000 in hush money prior to the election so she would not speak publicly about their affair. Now, the federal judge, district judge, S. James Otero had suggested during a late September hearing that he was skeptical of Daniels' claim on First Amendment grounds. The ruling also has ordered Stormy Daniels to pay for Donald Trump's legal fees.
So now we should not like this ruling because in the traditional, conventional way of thinking, because Trump has won and decisively so much so that his attorney fees will be paid. And I'm glad Stormy Daniels came forward about the allegations. I'm glad Michael Avenatti represented her and brought to light the fact that they had, by all accounts, seemed to have violated campaign finance laws. And in fact, Michael Cohen, of course, has pled guilty to some of those charges. So that seems incredibly clear, and it's very important for the American people to know that their president has broken the law. Okay, so, but I don't disagree with this ruling. I really, really agree with this ruling. So and they say hard cases make for bad law. That's a saying in law. So here, you might think it's a hard case because do you ever want to rule in favor of Donald Trump? But to me, it's a no-brainer, and I'm really glad the judge ruled this way. And I'll tell you the principal reason why I think that. Because what Stormy Daniels has said is that since Trump said that her allegations were not true, he had defamed her, okay? But whenever anyone is sued, they have to say, if they believe it, or if they're gonna defend the lawsuit, that it's not true. So, and what a lot of times lawyers do is they pile on, they go, aha, you just called me a liar, defamation. So it's a catch-22 by definition, and there's just no way around it.
Right.
You either have to say, either say nothing and never ever defend yourself publicly, or say it isn't true, in which case they go, okay, second lawsuit, now we're having fun, we're racking up legal fees, etc. And legal bees, perhaps. Okay, so I think the ruling is exactly right, and they're both public figures at this point, and Stormy Daniels is right about everything else. But on this issue, I think that's a meritless claim, and yeah, if you bring meritless claims, you should have to pay attorney fees, etc.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to belabor this because it's still painful because it involves Trump. But you're right. You're right. I mean, I should say he, Donald Trump, publicly conceded that he allegedly paid the hush money himself, in order to prevent the campaign finance laws issue of all of this. But that undoes whatever defamation she was accusing him to begin with.
Yeah, and look, to this day, Donald Trump claims that he did not have an affair with her. It's hilarious.
He just paid her $130,000 for no reason.
Yeah, for not having an affair. Okay, do you think Donald Trump goes around giving people $130,000 for things he didn't do? Okay, so anyway, that's super clear, but that's part of the point here, it's super clear. But to me, the most important part of this ruling today is the overall principle that if you sue someone and they say it's not true, you can't then sue them again and say, well, you called me a liar while defending yourself from this lawsuit. You literally have no option but to say it isn't true if you think it isn't, and in order to defend yourself. So that's why I think the judge's ruling is exactly right. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.